one of the biggest questions a lot of new advertisers will get is, how do we know if the campaign is performing? If the ads is performing, if the campaign is performing, if the audience is performing. So a few things to look into. First, ask yourself, are you comfortable with the cost per result? So let's say if you're going for lead generation right now, are you comfortable with the cost per lead? So how do we know if the cost per lead is good? We always do the reverse calculation. So let's say you need 10 leads to get one sale, and each sale would yield you $1,000, for example. So you know that you're not supposed to spend more than $100 per lead to get one sale. That allows you to break even. So anything lower than that, you're profitable. Make sense? Because $100 per lead means 10 leads will spend you $1,000, and you get one sale, you make $1,000 back. That's break even. So if your cost per lead is lower, let's say $50 per lead, and you can still maintain one sale for 10 leads, then you're beautiful. So that's where we will start. So first question, are you comfortable with the cost per result? So if you are comfortable with the cost per result, great. Then we start looking at other things. Okay, so basically you need to actually work out that part first. Now, if you, let's say you have comfortable with a good cost per result, everything seems to be working. Now, your next question is, how do we take it to the next level then? So then the first thing we will analyze is the CTR. Now, there are two sets of CTR. We have CTR all, which stands for the percentage of people who click on anything else on the ad, because there are many things to click, right? Click on the like button, the link, the call to action button, and everything. Even the play the video is considered like an action. So that's everything. So the benchmark for CTR all is 2%. And then we have another CTR, which is called the CTR link click. So the benchmark for CTR link click, which is representing the number of people who click on the call to action button after seeing your ad, that is 1%. So 2 and 1%. So that's benchmark. I'm not saying that it's carved on a stone. If you're lower, then it's bad mode. As long as the first question is answered, that you're comfortable with the cost per result, CTR is the next thing. So let's say if you're comfortable with the cost per result, okay, and your CTR is, let's say CTR all is 1%, CTR link click is 0.5%. That means even with low performance of basically these two indicates whether your ad is working or not, your ad creative. So even with the low performing ad creative at 0.5 link click through, so CTR, you are still getting that. Imagine if you're able to bump your CTR link click from 0.5% to 0.75%. That's a 50% improvement. That means you can potentially get 50% lower the cost. That means you will get probably 50% more clicks, more leads at the same amount that you're spending. Imagine that. So that's the first thing. Then, we will try to tweak. And the other thing that we look into is your CPM. So if your CPM is way too high, we can try to actually look at if there is any that we can actually restructure the audience, test with different audience. So bringing down the CPM is also something that we can actually try, that usually relate to your audience and the objective that you're selecting. And of course, we'll look at some other metrics, like let's say, at the moment, 100 people who come to your landing page, only 5 of them turn into lead. If you're able to improve the landing page with stronger call to action to bring the conversion to maybe from, let's say now at 5% to 7%, that's allows you to get 7 more clicks or 7 more leads at the same amount that you're spending. So if the top of funnel, let's say the creative is optimized and the landing page is optimized, you can potentially see so much more leads with the same amount that you're spending. So that's where we kind of figure out what's working and what's not working with the campaign and try to do some optimization here and there. Remember, optimization is a process, but it's always important for us to start understanding what are the key metrics that we should look into, and we start optimizing one thing at a time from there. So if you're running ads, if you're new to Facebook advertising, or you have been running ads, you're not sure how to actually find out whether your campaign is working or not, I would recommend that you scan this QR code. It will take you to my Fiverr gig, where it will allow you to actually purchase a 30-minute Zoom call with me, where we can actually have a one-on-one analysis session where I'm going to do 3 things with you. First, I'm going to build a dashboard, which I will combine all the metrics that you need to monitor for your business and for your campaign in sequence. So it's called dashboard. It will be saved in your ads manager. And after that, I'll be analyzing for you. So we will go through all the analysis and all that, and I will share with you how to do that on your own. And basically, you'll learn how to do that. And then lastly, as we analyze, I'm going to build you a plan about what are the few things that you can consider doing in the next few weeks, one thing at a time in sequence, which is called the action plan. So you can actually take this plan and start optimizing your campaign on your own. So one step at a time. And once you implement it, next week, maybe we can do it again and something like that. But always good to start with the first one. At least this will allow you to find out whether your campaign is working or not, and what can you do, hopefully, to take it to the next level. So if that's what you want, scan this QR code, and I look forward to work with you.